Well, folks, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel about as bad as I look. It's been a long day, and I didn't get any paint on it. However, I did wet sand the entire truck, or the entire cab. It is smooth as glass. It looks like you just dipped it in plastic and pulled it out. I can't find anything wrong with it. That's not saying that there's not anything wrong with it. It all shows up later, it is. But wet sanding it with the 500 knocked down the texture that was on the primer sealer. Actually, it was basically primer. It knocked down the texture on that. It allowed me not to have to put sealer on it because it's the same product. The sealer is just thinner and it goes down slicker. But it won't go down as slick as this. So it's pretty much ready to paint. I've got to clean off the paper here. I may even repaper the, I know for a fact I'll repaper the window because it gets the overspray on the primer and then it gets all the sanding residue on it. And as soon as I start trying to paint this, it's gonna blow overspray and dirt and dust down. I'll blow off the truck, repaper the window. The dash is okay. Repaper the window and sweep and mop and rinse the floor out to keep any of the contaminants from getting back up into the paint. But let me grab the camera and I'll carry you around and show you. I guess you can see by the light hitting it in different areas that as far as a shop truck goes, this thing is going to be slick. The jams came out really nice. They're really smooth. They all look like one piece all the way around the drip rail. Take in mind, I've still got to clean the back. I went around the back one time with wax and grease, so it's still splotchy from not getting it clean. But you can see some of the light on some of that. Even though that it's got the sanding residue on it, it's slick. And now this thing was sandblasted. It had more ripples and dents in it than you could imagine. All right, so today is paint day. It starts out just like it did yesterday when I did the primer. And I'm just cleaning up all these little areas where the wet sanding residue got, because it will keep your paint from sticking. So you just gotta really, really be careful. Next step, after I get it waxed and greased a couple of times, I'll go around it probably 2 or 3 times. Some guys may think it's overkill. Get that done, and then I'll wash out the booth again. Let the floor stay wet. You don't want to do any sweeping, no blowing. This is for the DIY guys. You guys that have commercial booths, you're not even watching this video, probably, but I hope you guys attempt this at home though. The floor has been liquid swept out. The body has been wiped down probably 5 or 6 times with wax and grease. All the little nooks and crannies have been cleaned out. Retaped the windshield, retaped the cowl vent. Reason I did all that is because the overspray from the primer lands on that, and I don't care how much you try to get it off with your tack rag, it's not going to come off. It's going to come off in your clear or in your base, and it's going to leave little chunks here and there, and it's going to show up. So better safe than sorry. And this truck will be, you know, cut and buffed, you know, wet sanded and buffed out in the end. But I went ahead, and you saw in the video that wet sanded it, got it super slick, 500 wet, and it's ready to go. I just need to change my shirt. I need to suit up and get some paint mixed. Let's see what's next. All right, it's been a long, long morning so far, and matter of fact, it's into the afternoon now. Got 4 coats of base on, and now it's time to get cleaned back up a little bit and tack it off, because the overspray has settled on some of the flat spots like this, the roof and the cowl. So get it tacked off and get my clear mixed up and get some shine on this old girl. What do y'all think about the color?
Yep. I've already taken a shower, changed my clothes, and ate a pizza. And I deserved it. Anyway, behind me is a 55 Chevy pickup truck that we've been working on the last couple of days. And it is painted. So I'll spin this camera around and let you take a look at it. So as always, thanks for watching. Now get out in the garage and go build something. See you soon. Thanks for watching.